everyone, I just can't resist. This is not the actual content of the video, but let me put it in first because it is day 5. And obviously, in the 12 days of Christmas, we've got the 5 golden rings. But I don't have anything of 5. I'm thinking 5 South Bank dresses, but I don't have that. So, just for the purposes of a little humour on my channel, let me just say to you, today is about the Tigris Coat. Let's get into the content. Hello lovely people, it's Cara here, and as you know, I am so mad, and it is day 5 of the 12 outfits of Christmas, where I bring to you once a day a very short and sweet video, although yesterday's was a little bit longer, highlighting some inspiration for you across the festive season. So maybe something to wear to a party like it was yesterday. All my outfits have actually been quite going out-esque, and I think they'll probably continue in the same vein really. So I just kind of wanted to inspire you with an outfit for a nice day out, or an outfit for maybe Christmas Day. Maybe too late for us to rustle something up, but I don't know, there's some very speedy sewists out there, so but I'd love to hear what you're making, so let me know in the comments below what you're sewing. Are you whizzing something up? Maybe today being Sunday, yeah, maybe you're whizzing something up for the big day itself, or other events that you've got coming up. Thank you for all the love on my video so far, and early indications are that you like my idea of sharing the love of the Christmas vloggers and general YouTube creators that we have going on. So I'll talk again about that in just a moment, but let me bring to you today the outfit 5 of the day. Well, I say outfit, you may have got a sneaky peek of today's feature yesterday. And finally, I get to give some airtime to the coat that is the Tigris Coat. From the wonderful Maison Fauve, which I will never tire of talking about. I adore it. So let me put some photos in here. In fact, I think by the time this comes out to you, I might have put together a little bit of a reel or some pictures or something of just how often I am wearing this coat. But it also featured in yesterday's footage as well, I think, or maybe some photos, because this coat has just firmly become part of my life, and yeah, I'm absolutely delighted. So let me put it on. Well, actually, no, I won't put it on just yet. Let me take you through some of the details of it. I'm not going to lie, right? This coat, actually, let me put a stock photo in because the inspiration here. So yeah, this is the lovely Emily in this coat, and there's loads of lovely pictures of it. I'm not going to lie, I was like quite scared about making this coat. This is an investment piece of fabric. I was kindly gifted it. I was kindly gifted these gorgeous, they look silver there, but they're actually gold buttons. I do feel the weight of my responsibility sometimes. I want to do this fabric justice. I obviously want to do Maison Fauve justice. And I have never made a lined coat before. Oh, honestly, Cara, I don't quite know what you were thinking when you volunteered yourself. They don't force me to make anything. They very kindly ask if I would like to make something. And man alive, I could not have chosen a lovelier pattern. Genuinely, I'm utterly in love. In fact, I'm that in love with it that this has already got foundation on it from daily wear, literally almost every day. The details on this are sublime, and I genuinely want to do it justice. In fact, it's become so much of my life that I think I've actually forgotten to feature it very much on my Instagram or here on YouTube or anything like that. So I need to rectify that and make sure that I'm sharing enough love of it so that Maison Fauve get the coverage they deserve, because that's why they have influencers. But it is absolutely sensational. So you've got these beautiful welt pockets here. which are just magical, and they are at perfect resting height for your hands. So if you're ever really cold and you sort of rest your hands when you're like, you know, standing waiting for something. Sorry, I seem to be full of movement. And I was like, a welt pocket in this beautiful wool? Are you crazy, Cara? But the YouTube video that comes along with this, and also the instructions. So I got the instructions out because maybe not all of you have had a chance to see inside a Maison Fauve pattern. Beautiful packaging. This is actually the fabric that Angela from Devon Thread Tales has. Her husband has bought her for a Christmas present. That's, if you watch her channel yesterday, she's unboxed that or unpackaged that today. Shh, don't tell her husband. She didn't realise it. She doesn't know she's opened it, but it is absolutely stunning. I love that. And, and obviously, you know, I have the red fabric, and then inside you get obviously the pattern, and it comes on really nice thick paper. So very, very traceable. It's not big four paper at all. It's really a robust paper. I cut straight in, but if you were a tracer, you would have no problem seeing the lines. And then a lovely sort of artist impression of the coat there. And then if you're wondering, so on the inside, you've actually got French on this side and then English on this side. And there is a lovely selection there of measurements so that you can make the right size for you. I made a straight size 44. All the patterns come in a 34 to 52. So 34, 34, actually it's easier for me to read it off here. 34 is 80 chest, 60 waist, and 88 hips. And then a 52 is 120 centimetres chest, 102 centimetres waist, and 128 centimetres hips. So pretty size inclusive. But on this diagram here, which I think you can see just here, they take very specific measurements, so you'll be able to grade various bits and pieces. I do apologise about my chair. I'm going to have to buy a new chair, aren't I? Because I do keep moving down. The gas is disappearing. That happened to me yesterday. I can't change that, I'm afraid. Film in a different location, maybe. You've got a QR code here, which takes you straight to the YouTube video. Now, the YouTube video is actually in French, but it sounds so glorious. It's actually Emily doing the sewing and doing the speaking as well. And I have to tell you that, as I've said loads of times, this pattern has taken my sewing to places I never knew it could go. I haven't had much joy in doing welt pockets, but I don't mind you showing. I can show those to you as close up as you like, because they are amazing. If I don't say so myself, they are genuinely amazing. No issues at all. And then lining, right? So this lining I bought from Pound Fabrics. Just thought it went really, really well with the lovely the wool here. I have never lined anything, and that's not true. I have tried to line a couple of things. The Cocoon Coat, I think it is, by Sew Over It. Absolute disaster. The lining was the wrong length. I don't know if I chose the wrong fabric, I'm not sure, but I never wore it because it all just sort of billowed out and so on. But this is genius. It is just genius. And maybe this is how all coats are lined, I'm not sure. But the pattern piece is done so that basically when you draw up the lining, it then connects somehow to the sleeve in a very standard way. I have seen the principles of it but never made one. And what that then does is naturally finish your cuff by drawing the sleeve end, if you like, or whatever this bit is, back into itself, so you don't have to worry about it having enough ease or anything like that. In the back part of the lining, there's a pleat here. Oh, sorry. There's a pleat here which I think you can just about see, and that gives the wearing ease. And then at the bottom, which I was most nervous about, is the same principle, and it just therefore naturally folds itself up. All of this gubbins, I've never ever been able to work out. And sorry, there's also a fold here. Look at that. I mean, I don't mind showing you this close up because I'm that pleased with the finish of it. And I also don't mind telling you that I believed this to be beyond my sewing capability. Um, Emily, I met her at the knitting and stitching show, and she was so lovely. She said, "Cara, you can absolutely do this." I didn't put the vent in the back of the coat because the long line coat has a beautiful vent in the back. Um, I didn't feel like I needed a full length coat in my life, and I did feel the vent was a little bit intimidating. Had my time again, maybe I would do the vent because having achieved the rest of this, I don't see why that would be beyond anybody. But I'm just going to take it as a win that even the level of detail of having the wearing ease and a beautiful pleat at the bottom of the coat here, I am happy to show you that. It's got lovely patch pockets on it, which again came together like a dream, and they are also fully lined. And how they do the lining on these is just a stroke of genius. Because again, it creates this natural seam allowance, if you like, for the edge of the fabric. This wool, well, it's been phenomenal. I made this coat just in time to go up to the Peak District to see some friends of ours, and I had been told it was cold there. Ironically, it was actually really warm that weekend, so I was a bit too warm. But it has been quite chilly, and I don't think I've ever owned a wool coat before. But this, it's a revelation. I don't know how it does it, but obviously it's got great natural insulating qualities, and it has been absolutely beautiful. I love the detail. So this military style collar, which came together beautifully. Me and corners here, we don't get on. We just don't. I've never been able to get a really sharp corner. But how this is all sandwiched in and so on, it's just beautiful. How the lovely lapels here come together, no, epaulets, sorry, come together with the beautiful detail on here. It's phenomenal. What else can I tell you about it? Except that I love it, and I am really proud of it. Nothing wrong with saying that, I don't think. I think in the pictures that I'll share here, you can see that this is just a slightly asymmetric finish, which is so stylish. So I know it's not an outfit, but it did deserve its own airtime. And let's face it, we do actually need coats in our lives, and I'm so chuffed with it. So thank you once again to Maison Fauve for their belief in me and just enabling this level of creativity in our houses. I can't speak highly enough of it really. And then sorry, I'm just bopping things here. Then I used actually one of their labels to create the hanging tag here, and it is wool, so it's quite a weighty coat, but it's not uncomfortable to wear. I've had coats in the past that are really good, outerwear, but they're so heavy and they just feel heavy. Whereas this has been so comfortable to wear, and I do show if I've put together a reel here or something, I'm not sure. But I do show very ordinary outfits. I think, ironically, they're not Maison Fauve outfits, but that's the point. Although I also want to put a reel together at some stage of me just wearing Maison Fauve outfits with it, because, again, they look amazing with that. In actual fact, it just looks amazing with everything. So that is my my fifth outfit that I was sharing with you. But let me go back to saying thank you to the lovely vlogmas makers and other YouTube creators. So just as a reminder, just scrolling here now are the names of some amazing individuals. I did go back over them yesterday, and I'll happily go over them every day if you like. But they are also tagged in the detail below. Please pop over to their channels and say Cara said hi. I would love them to know that I appreciate them. But also, not only that, please can you put in my comments here any YouTubers you think I should be following. So let's share some love. I will tag your new people into my video in future videos, and I aim to add them to this edit. So potentially by day December the 24th, this little screenshot here might be longer than my entire video. But what a nice problem to have, because I really want to share just some beautiful creators and some great content coming into our lives. Please, if it's the first time you've ever visited my channel, hi, it's great to have you here. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I do genuinely love to hear from you. So please leave me a comment in below, and I will respond to you. I respond to every message. I hope you're having a nice day, whatever you've got planned for today, and I look forward to catching up with you tomorrow for day 6. Take care, everyone.